Respect to you guys. Welcome to yet another interesting episode today. Today it's good news. I have good news for my subscribers. Yes. There is this particular question some of my subscribers and followers on all my other social media platforms have been asking me for a while. And the question is like, Nusa Comedy, can I go to Canada with a visitor visa and convert it to study permit? Because it is no longer news that there is a temporary policy that is put in place by the Canadian government that will allow visitor visa holders to come to Canada and be able to look or search for job. And if possible, they get an LMIA job or an LMIA exempt job with the job offer, they can be able to apply for work permit. So people are asking, what about school? I have good news for you. So, and also, it is very, very important that I let you understand that you have to always plan before you leave home with this visa, because it is not really that okay when you get there, you are stranded, you start looking for options. No, there's like there's this popular saying, he who has failed to plan has planned to fail. So now that you have this good news, and I'll be walking you through the steps and I'll be answering these questions in this video. If this is something you are interested in, be ready to ride with us. You understand? Because my goal here is to make sure that you guys are successful. You understand? It is my number one goal. If that wasn't my goal, everything I do here would have been about money. Oh, boy, bring money, come, bring money, let me come and consult with me. It's not like I am talking bad about people who does or who do something like that. For me, I feel like I want to give back to my people. So now the question is, Nusa Comedy, can I convert visitor visa to study permit inside Canada? It is possible. Yes, it is possible. It's good news. So now a lot of you have always been aware of how possible it is for you to convert this visitor visa to work permit, but not many of you knew that you can be able to study. Yes, you can be able to study in Canada with a visitor visa. Now, be strategic, because this journey requires you to still have money, because along the line, you are going to still pay tuition fees. You are going to still pay for medical insurance, just like everyone else who is outside Canada. Now, this is how it goes. When you land in Canada, ordinarily, we both know, as a visitor, the maximum stay you can have per entry is 6 months. When it's over 6 months, you have been considered to have overstayed, and you don't want that to be on your record. So, for you as a person who just came on a visitor visa, you have to be strategic, because you have to achieve whatever needs to be achieved under this study route within 6 months, because you don't have that much time. Now, once you reach, let's say you go to Canada as a visitor, you are staying with somebody, or as the case may be, maybe a relative of yours or whatever, and you decide to apply, you can decide to apply to a school. Yes, but you have, this application is a short-term course. It's usually 3 months. You have to start by applying to study a short-term course for 3 months. You understand? And like a lady who just did that of recent, now this is what she did, because I had to write it down because I didn't want to forget. So now, where she was, she did a short-term course called PACE. That PACE, that's the name of that course. And The full meaning of that PACE, that PACE, is Professional Applied and Continuing Education. She studied that for 3 months. After she studied that for 3 months, because ordinarily, as we all know, without an acceptance letter, you cannot apply for a study permit. So after that 3 months short-term course called PACE in her province, I think she was in whether Manitoba or so. So after she studied that course, now she was now applying for school. She was applying to go and school in one college in her province. You understand? Now, during this process of application, she now got her acceptance letter. Because, like I said earlier, without this acceptance letter, you cannot apply for a study permit. You understand? So that is why, like I said earlier, before you leave that your country, you have to be strategic. This is not something you come to Canada and decide to want to do. You have to plan your life. Be strategic. Imagine these past weeks, I have had people who went to Canada with this visitor's visa and they got stranded with the visitor visa in Canada. Somebody said he has been there for over a month and he has been unable to get a job. And this person financially is like stranded. That is to say, at the moment, he cannot even afford the school route if this person is presented with this opportunity. Some can. But the issue here is that there are some people who went to Canada, few of them, who realize that if this job is not readily available, which means I have to try the school route. And trying the school route, you will need money. Because for this short-term course that this lady studied, I think she said she paid about 4,000 something Canadian dollars. About 4,000 something or so in Canadian dollars. Either 4 something or 5 something. 5,000 something or 4,000 something Canadian dollars. So not everybody has that money. There are people who don't have it. So what I'm trying to tell you here is that before you leave your house, be very, very ready. Be strategic. Because before you leave, you're asking yourself, especially for those of you who want to succeed, who want to make this happen during your first visit. If this is your goal, you have to put all you have into it by strategizing. See, the importance of strategy can never be overemphasized. I'm just being honest. Because now, imagine you have this mindset. When you leave home, you're like, okay, if I go to this Canada, while I'm looking for a job, if I can be able to switch to a work permit, let me also be applying to schools. But before you start applying to those schools, you will have to apply to take a short-term course for 3 months. It's like a prerequisite, which will qualify you to apply to any of the colleges or universities directly. Because without this short-term course, you cannot just go to Canada and say, oh, now I want to apply for, what is it called? I want to apply directly to a college. And you are there on a visitor visa. You want to be an international student. So it will not be possible. So you have to, first of all, take that short-term 3 months course. It is very, very important. This is the way you can be able to school in Canada. People have done it. You understand? People have done it, but not everybody are aware. So that is why I am telling you here. If you have the finance, you can do it. But strategy, Don't just leave home and say you are going to Canada. No, strategize, plan your life. Ask yourself, now, if you are going there, it's like this. I'm going to Canada now with a visitor visa. This government, they put a temporary policy in place for me to be able to convert this visa to a work permit. And Nusa Comedy said I can also study, but it has to start with studying a 3 months short course. And Nusa Comedy also said I have the space of 6 months to be done with all these school short course for 3 months, direct application, getting your acceptance letter, applying for a study permit. You have 6 months to achieve this. So every day that passes by with you in Canada matters, and you have to put it into proper use. Like you already know, my name is Nusa Comedy, the man with the remedy. Many of my fans from all over the world call me Nusa from the source. So please, I wish you success. I wish you good luck. I am here for you to guide you free of charge. Like you know, everything I do here is free because I love you guys. If there is any video you want me to make this week, drop it in the comment section. The more the comments concerning a particular video, ASAP I will deliver. I can even deliver that video tomorrow. So till I see you in my next video, please give this video a big thumbs up so that YouTube can recommend this video to other people as well. So till I see you in my next video, respect, keep winning.